madness. Compartmentalise. Oh look, do you want half a fake mandarin? There you go. Have half a fake mandarin. Oh, there you go, Stanley. That's your dinner, mate.
George, up fake was nice. And then the long three attempt. Cayla George for three. It's not in my house. George steps back, hits the triple. George, beautiful feet again.
It's my 17th season in the league, but I don't feel like I'm slowing down.
George, that is tough.
Cayla George getting creative. Pull-up jumper. She's had things her own way.
Fact check that, or not. Thought that was funny, Pearly, just out here lying on the doco. My name is Cayla George and I play for the Sydney Flames. I also am a member of the Australian Opals and we've just recently won a bronze medal at the Olympics. You want to say Cayla, take one? Yeah. Cayla, take one. Good girl. Pick up the ball. And the other one, So we actually never taught her to do this. She just watched us do it all the time. Put it over here next to the water. Yay, good girl, Pearly. Yay! That's so good.
Too good, Mama. Pearly, yum.
For me to have a child was always on the cards. And so for Kailu's sister to gift us with Pearly back in 2022 was just the best gift I've ever received and will ever receive. The timing was perfect when it happened in 2022. We just won a championship with the Melbourne Boomers. And then I came back to Cairns and we had like a family gathering at our house. And she told me she was 9 weeks pregnant and the rest is history. So I knew about the custom island adoption when I first got into the family because it was a part of their family already. And so it wasn't like a real shock to me that she wanted to gift us with a child. To me, it was just like, wow, she entrusts me to raise this child. Amazing. It was never even a question of like, oh, should we, Cayla? Like it was always like, oh my gosh, I love you, thank you, absolutely.
All right, you want to help me shake it in? Hold it with Mum. Yay, good girl.
A lot of comments were like, oh, in my culture we do that too. Or there was an Indian lady that commented that their family had done that too. And a lot of Pacific Islander people comment, oh, we've done that in our family. Or my daughter is this as well. So like it's so much more common than we think. But I mean, you're always going to get some narrow-minded people that are like, oh, that's so weird, gifting a baby, that's rude.
Let's just do this the hard way. Or, ball. Or, three, we'll use three. Or, done.
A lot of it's just like trolls just like having a go. I mean, I'd love to shelter her from everything bad and all the shitty comments, but eventually in life she's gonna have to experience some tough times and I just hope that I've, raised her in a way that she can deal with it accordingly and she can lean on us and whenever she needs it, and that's all I really care about.
Ugh, watch your fingies. Ugh. All right, Mummy's gonna cut it in half and just spread it out. It's gonna be delicious. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy.
I'm so happy with my life and with Pearl and I just try and love her up sick because she's just the best thing to ever happen to me.
Mozzarella pizza made by Pearly and Mum. Oh look, she's... Woo! Yee-hoo-hoo!
It's my 17th, I think, season in the league, which is pretty crazy to say, but I don't feel like I'm slowing down. I was playing netball and a basketball coach approached my mum, saw that I was pretty tall and asked if I'd like to try out. Tried it out on this concrete floor at the Mount Barker Rec Centre, and so yeah, I haven't really looked back. I loved being tall, I loved being different, I kind of embraced it. Even when I was mocked and ridiculed, I kind of would steer into that skid and kind of just joke about myself with people, so people kind of like, oh, can't really get to her that easily, all right. I'm a bit of a humorous kind of laugh at myself gal.
Since COVID kind of hit, I started doing Pilates.
Reach around. Good.
For me, I feel like my body has transformed into just like something way more positive. Mentally, physically, I feel longer, leaner. I feel like I move better on court.
My lower back is so stiff from lack of Pilates, probably.
I usually see Helen at least once or twice a week so that I can really mentally and physically feel like I'm doing enough to get the best out of my career.
You're a rock star, sis. You're like Captain Cayla. Oh. Captain Cayla George.
I thought that I was captain. Everyone else is 12 years old. I'm the oldest by 20 years.
Been around for a minute. Go top, go up, go up, go up.
Move, body.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun.
run out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need a run, it will come to me. I don't need a fight, but I keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse.
Oh, training's done, that's it. As an athlete and like a female basketball player where there's multiple seasons in a year, so you're living out of a bag, you're moving all the time. Cayla and I have always said, like, as long as we're together, like we could live anywhere in the world. Although the dogs can't come overseas, we miss them dearly, but right now we're based here in Australia, so we can all be together and it's fantastic. But that's for sanity purposes, like how I do it. You have to find that peace in that because that's what you got.
Honestly, living out of a bag and moving from country to country isn't easy. It's not for everyone. In my case, I've done it for so long, since I was 15. That's when I moved away from home to move to the AIS. So you just you get used to it. It's all I know. I moved to Cairns in 2011. All the teams go out to one of the clubs and I'd already kind of met him. But then this night that we were all out after the basketball games, I'd had a pretty good game. I remember him on the sidelines. I was like, oh, he's cute. I remember him. And then we had a little bit of a pash dash at the club and then the rest is history. 13 years later, 4 dogs, 1 child, 10 years of marriage next year. Since Pearl's been in the picture, it's either all of us or none of us to go to these overseas opportunities. And I think it's really worked out great because we've been able to travel as a family. I couldn't do any of this without Kylo. Like, he is so important. He's a great dad. Oh my gosh, he's so hands-on. It's crazy how good he is with Pearl. Like, I've really lucked out in that space, really. Like, he's the best. I'm getting emotional talking about it. I was like, ew. Don't get emotional, like, he's not that great. No, he's actually fantastic.
With female athletes, like some of my male counterparts who have done exactly the same as me in terms of AIS, national representation, Olympics, NBA, the same stuff, have made millions and millions of dollars playing basketball, doing the same thing, and are set up for life. I've been very blessed in my career and think I've made some smart decisions with just investments and stuff, but we kind of have to be ultra smart in that as female athletes because, like, yeah, if we're not smart in that space, like, you kind of leave basketball, like, well, now I've got nothing and now I have to start again in something else, which is an element of it. You've got to start another career as such, but hopefully you can invest and, put some things in place that help you and your future. But with the men, different.
When Pearl's my age, or hopefully maybe starting out a career, do I think that there'll be progression? Probably. I hope it doesn't take as long as it's taken for us to get to where we're at. I hope it is quicker. And will there be equal pay? I'd love to say yes, but I really don't know. And that's shit to say. Sorry, Pearl, you can be a basketball player, but if you have a brother, your brother will make a lot more money than you and you could be a higher up level than him. Yeah, there's been progression, but it's just not at a good pace. Like, it's too slow. Look at America, it's just blown up. Why can't we use like the residue from that and just bring it here? I think it's possible, and I think there's things that we can do to control that, and there's things that other people need to do to step up.
I didn't realize people actually use these.
1, 2, 3.
I'm done. My job here is done. I'm Victoria Denholm, and I'm part of the new ownership group of the new WNBL. The league has been around for 45 years, and I don't think anyone is happy with where it's at today. I think there's a lot of people who have put in a lot of time and energy. The thing that's just been missing is money, and if that's the value we can add, then great, but hopefully there's a little bit more that we can do. When we were first looking at basketball as an investment opportunity, the advice was professional sports and professional basketball in this country is a great way to lose money. I see it, and I see the history of that, especially in the WNBL. Women's sports for a long time have been viewed as like charity. It's not that. We're not investing in the WNBL because it's charity. You look at women's basketball globally and the kind of rocket ship it's been on. The WNBA 12 months ago was not where it is today. The ability to make change and make change quickly, I think, is really exciting. Why can't Australia follow that same model? We've seen it with the Matildas, the investment that AFLW and NRLW is getting. That's an incredible investment opportunity.
Almost ready to get this game tipped off here at Kudos Bank Arena. They've been waiting a long time in the pre-season.
Just in here.
Look!
And thank you very much for everybody being here. Thanks very much to our sponsors for being here.
You know, the reality is in the short term where we're not selling, you know, tens of thousands of tickets and we're not selling, you know, all of those memberships, corporate partners are really like our lifeline to support and be able to pay our athletes and put on games and all of those things. It cannot be understated how important corporate support is for us.
When it comes to like younger girls and fans, there's a genuine care about wanting to make sure that, you know, these young girls can see us and they want to be what we are doing and more.
This is actually my first time watching the game. We have got Cayla George.
All right, let's do this. Go at me, go. Nice. Hi guys, how are we? Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, it's a good day. It's going to be a good day.
And she'll bring that leadership. She's a seasoned professional in the WNBL. Has obviously come from that bronze-winning Opals team at the recent Olympics.
Another look here, the Flames. Here is Ruth on cue. And she must have heard us because she goes bang, 1, 2, 3, and this game is underway. Shaneice Swain, and it is a three-point party. My goodness, the Sydney Flames are on fire. Fancy job on Jade Melbourne, who attacks, scores the points. Way to Cayla George, another 3. Oh, everything coming for the Flames at the moment. It's 3 of 3 from deep. She misses one. Cayla George collects the O board and will go to the line to shoot 2. And Charlie Collier, not too happy. Up fake was nice. Has the kick to the corner. Went the other way to Ruth. Hesitates. Stops. Pops. Puts it in. And we go to the line for one more. It's George just with the settling basket. So game 1 and round 1 in the books. It's the Sydney Flames in 102 to 85.
Cayla George, player of the game, 23 and 11. As captain of the group, must feel good to get this first one done.
Pre-season can feel kind of long. You're always just looking at that first game, but now we can just kind of get onto it and get on with this season. And, you know, it feels good just to have started the season.
I think everyone that I've brought to a Flames game or a WNBL game have been like, this was incredible. Why did I not know this existed? Why have I never done this before? How can we get more people on the journey for us? And, you know, like competitively, the Australian women's basketball team has performed better than the Australian women's soccer team, and no dig on them, but we won a bronze medal at the most recent Olympics.
There was talk that the bronze medals were discolouring because people were touching it or whatever, for whatever reason, and mine kind of is discoloured, but because I've let everyone touch it, but I don't care because I can clean it. I wanted to inspire people. I wanted people to touch it. I wanted people, especially young kids, like I went to Cairns and my sister had a netball tournament. And so I let all the classmates touch it and they were like, oh my gosh. And one of them's like, oh, I really want to go to the Olympics for sprinting. I was like, fantastic, be inspired, please, touch the medal. I got no regrets. I'd let everyone touch it again because it's inspiring and it's a medal and it means the same thing whether it's discoloured or not.
Say my highest moments would, and probably lowest, would be with the Opals. Yes, I'm 35. Was that my last Olympics? I don't know. But if it was my last chance to win a medal, we did it, so it's ticked off my bucket list. So I've got a real peace about it. All like my major goals I've achieved, which I don't say lightly, like it's nuts in my mind to say that out loud. I wanted to play in Australia in the WNBL, win championships. I've been able to do that. I've got 4 of them suckers. I wanted to play in the WNBA. Winning that championship last year was a bonus. I wanted to play in Europe, win championships, won one in Hungary. The bonus one was playing in Asia. I won a championship this year in Taiwan. And then obviously playing for the Opals at major events being World Cups and Olympics and medal. And the only thing I didn't have out of all of that was an Olympic medal because we failed to win a medal in Rio and Tokyo. When I get emotional, I think of like some of my closest friends that I've been able to play with for like 20 years. Could I have envisioned in under 14s Eastern Mavericks when I played with Tess that we would be winning a medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics? Absolutely not. Like, I just wanted to play in the senior women's team for the Mighty Mavs. Like, at that point, I was under 14s. So it's pretty cool, you know. It's more than pretty cool. It's bloody ridiculous in the best possible way. Oh my God. Makeup. Ugh. Everything moving forward is a bonus. And that's just where I'm at. I've never had this piece before.
I like to put the Olympian's oath up here, although Pearly always likes to move it. Do you want me to read it out? It says, for the honour of representing Australia, with acknowledgement and respect for the ancient Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories and their ongoing connection to the continent, water and seas, for the pursuit of excellence in every endeavour, with gratitude to those who make it possible, for the spirit of sport, for my fellow Olympians whom I respect and support, since Edwin and forever, once an Olympian, always an Olympian. And I'm getting emotional reading it, like, that's why I have it up, because it just reminds me of just my hard work, my family's hard work to support me, to get me to 3 of them suckers. I'm in such a space of peace, which is so new to me, because never felt this in my life, where I don't feel that extra pressure. That extra pressure to be great.